My name is Lukman Animasham. I'm a former worker of Ex-Nigeria Airways Limited. In 2004, former President Obasanjo liquidated the airline, and since then we've been waiting for benefits. But in 2015, when President Muhammadu Buhari came in, he promised to pay us, and today I'm happy that 5,996 members of ex-workers of Nigeria Airways are receiving their money. I'm also a beneficiary. The good thing about what President Buhari did is that he promised that the over 800 people that died in the process of waiting for this money, their next of kin will be paid. And as I'm talking to you, they have been paid.
I guess you really listened to what that man had to say. This news is very old. This is 2019. What I'm telling you right now. You know what Governor Yesom Wike said, triggered me to go down memory lane and want to dig up all these stories and tell you. This man, not a other man, as you can see from the video. That man is likely very much from the western part of Nigeria, from the Yoruba clan. He used his own mouth to say that they have started being paid pension owed them for liquidating former Nigerian airs as far back as 2004. As far back as 2004, these people were not being paid. That was a federal institution. It was liquidated and likely privatized. And since 2004, up until when President Muhammadu Buhari, who was not concerned or in any way associated with the liquidation and ending of ex-Nigeria Airways, came and promised to pay them and kept to his word and began paying 5,996 people debt of over 15 years, which he was not involved in. About 22 billion, about 23 billion naira was released as the first batch of payment for their outstanding 45 billion naira worth of pension. Federal government released 23 billion. That was just the first batch to pay these people. Imagine, the government agreed to pay even the next of kin of the deceased. People working for ex-Nigeria Airways, some of them died, and Buhari said, no problem, we'll pay their children, we'll pay their families. The money that was supposed to be given to these people, over 800 people died. That would have saved us a few millions. But the president said, no, pay all of them. 5,996. And this news may likely never reach your ears. It may never get to your ears, but it is happening. And I will do well to bring it to your face. 23 billion was released as of the first batch of paying these people. And the debt has been paid. The pension owed them has been paid by this current administration. But yet, it wouldn't reach your ear.
Akpotego Isakpo Beje. I'm from Delta State Company. After 2005, the company was privatized. Those that were working, that were caught up with the privatization, were laid off. No arrangement for the payment of anything. They were denied their pension rights. So in 2005 through 2017, we have been struggling how we can be put back on pension. We staged a lot of demonstration under the rain, under the sun. The government did not listen. The marginalization for the past 13 good years by successive administration, the sufferings we'll be going through, the loss of human dignity and no hope for livelihood from July 31st, 2018. The monthly pensions start coming to the pensioners. We also want to be very, very thankful to President Muhammadu Buhari. He's God sent.
I believe you just heard what this brother from Delta had to say. That President Muhammadu Buhari inherited a 13-year pension debt for over 3,500 workers who were working at the Delta Steel Company, that was privatized in 2005. Who was the then president? It was privatized then by the then administration. And these people were supposed to have been paid their benefits for working for however long they worked before the company was privatized. They should have been paid something, but they were not paid. They staged demonstration under rain, under sun, and they were not still paid. These people were owed debts that amounted to over 95 billion naira. The one you just watched now, they were owing a debt of about 45 billion. Hope you are doing the math. This Delta Steel were being owed over 95 billion naira, and the government set up a scheme where these people were being paid their money on both annual and yearly basis. The minister involved said that a total of about 39 billion naira of the inherited 95 billion naira, was being paid in the first batch, and then subsequently another batch was being paid, to the point where, as of when this article was being made, only 3.4 billion naira was remaining for the amount of money that should have been given back to these people. She emphasized that Petard was working tirelessly, the guys involved with pension, to ensure that pensioners from defunct and privatized agencies are paid their retirement and their benefits as soon as possible. President Buhari just flashing money everywhere. Things that he was not involved with at all. He is willing to pay over 95 billion naira worth of debt that has nothing to do with the administration. And luckily for these people, they were working for a federal government body, because many state governments have not paid and have refused to pay people pension and arrears that have been owed them. As of when this article was being made, 7.05 billion naira had completely been sent across board to all the people being owed pension, to the point where just 3.4 billion was remaining. Again, this is Niger Delta region. A person that supposedly hates the Niger Delta and does not have our time. He's a Fulani man. He only likes the north and Fulani people. And they decided to pay $95 billion worth of pension money to these people. The news video I'm about to watch now is where Buhari is paying Biafran soldiers pension.
My name is Matthew Ojokochisi. I am the president of Association of Retired War-Affected Police Officers who were in eastern Nigeria before the outbreak of the Civil War. In 2000, the federal government granted us amnesty and retired all those of us who were originally dismissed. From 2007, we started appealing to respective governments of the Federation to retire us according to the terms of the amnesty. And for 10 years, we were fighting without anybody listening to us. It took the president a very short time to decide that we deserve justice. 2017, they started paying these benefits. We owe this to President Muhammadu Buhari, who graciously granted us this favor.
If anybody has failed us in Nigeria, I would say is the media. I want to read an article for you. Pay attention. 303 ex-Biafran police officers. By the way, this article I'm reading now was published 3 days ago. The Nigerian Guardian. Okay? Just go and type Biafra police pension. Go and type it. You will see the article, the Nigerian Guardian, 3 days ago. It says that 303 ex-Biafran soldiers are currently on payroll. Says Petard. Petard is the Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate. They are the body required or involved in pension and pension payment. Pay attention. 26.5 million euros recovered from colonial pension fund has been used to pay these Biafran soldiers. Nigerians, listen and listen well. Nobody should come and ask me again. All the money we collected to come and all the money they have repatriated from abroad, all the Abacha loots, all the this one loot and the grant and the money that government have been returning back to African countries that were colonized. What are they used to do? This is one of the many things I'm used to do. Over 26 million euros is used to pay pension. This pension seniors me, I don't even know how long. The civil war of how many years ago, Buhari is paying ex-Biafran soldiers. Hey! And this man hates Easterners. In quote, purportedly wants to butcher. He does not want to smell any Igbo person around him. But he is paying people who actively fought against the Nigerian government in the then civil war. These people are called war-affected policemen. They don't want to say Biafran soldiers. They're calling them war-affected policemen. Policemen who served on the Biafran side during the civil war. Currently, 303 of them are on the federal government payroll. And they are being paid their pension for the time they served the Nigerian government before fighting against them. All the money recovered from Europe, not all, part of the money recovered from Europe, from money being looted or being stolen from the Nigerian government that has started being returned, a number of it was being channeled to pay the Biafran soldiers that were being owed pension. The Nigerian government has, between 2015 to 2022, spent 610 billion naira to pay pension that was not accrued to its administration. Listen, this is not pension Buhari is paying in his administration. This is pension he's paying. This is debt. This is pension debt he came to inherit. 610 billion. Who does that? Who does that? 610 billion naira of what did not concern you. You made it your concern and you decided to pay. And I ask you, is this the man that wants to destroy this country? Is it the person that wants to destroy the East? Easterners watching this video, many governments had promised to build you Niger Bridge. I read articles on social media saying that Goodluck Jonathan started it. Goodluck Jonathan did this. Every honor due Goodluck Jonathan must be given to him. And truly, he actually laid the background work. I'm not denying it. But many administrations come on board and abandon projects started by previous government before them. President Muhammadu Buhari came and saw what Goodluck was trying to do, an opposition political party. But he understood that this would be beneficial to the Easterners. Goodluck laid the foundation. Buhari spent the money, spent the time and effort. Even when people were saying it's a lie, it's fake, right now, second Niger Bridge has been commissioned and is going to save Easterners billions of naira. What if it costs people to travel for 6 hours because of that bridge? The journey is being shortened by 3 hours. Somebody that does not want to smell Igbo people, that hates Easterners, made sure that this project was started and completed in his time. He put Easterners on payroll who were fighting the Nigerian government during the Biafran, during the civil war. And he supposedly hates Easterners. See, my own personal opinion, this man has the heart for Nigeria. And we stand with one Nigeria. You listen to what an Igbo man just said in the video above. That Buhari came and assured them that he will pay, and he has been paying. This video is just about pension being owed to these people. I'll make another video about money that have been paid, tax, money that have been paid, arrears paid. And I'll ask you, who this man is called your president, if he's as wicked, conscientious, less evil as the media projects him to be, or if he's truly the father of this nation. I know I look very emotional. This thing is paining me. It's paining me like this. That such effort has been put to resolving the 5-decade-old debt, and yet nobody talks about it. If probably Governor Wike was not having issues with PDP, who knows if he would have voiced out. But let's leave that side. I thank him for voicing out, because other Niger Delta governors have not come to give accolade to the president for paying them money they were not expecting and for giving them huge chunk of federal allocation. Niger Delta received huge chunk. Go and check. You listen to me. Go and browse about federal allocations to state government. See which states top the list. Go and check it out. Money is being sent on a steady basis. Even where things are very hard, they are still sending money. God will bless President Buhari and bless all those around him, advising him to do this beautiful thing that he's doing. Oh, bless Nigeria. Please, if you like the video, don't like, make sure your mindset has changed in the way you view your president. If it has not changed, keep watching more videos I will post about him. And if you think I'm lying, don't just say lie, rubbish, fake news. Go and browse. I am browsing on the internet of the newspaper that was in Guardian, Punch, Business Day, Nairametrics. All these newspapers, many of them don't like him. And it is from their site I'm getting it to read and to tell us. Please, pray for your president. Pray for your country. God bless us.